beautiful starseeds, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jade Crystal and this is 13 Moons Oracle, and I'm so glad you're here. If you resonate to this reading, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Your support and building this blossoming community is so important to me. And let's get into your reading. So today's card is with the Crystal Mandala Oracle. I felt called to do some observations straight from the book and the oracle, but we will go into the message behind the card. And the first card that I pulled here today was 47, Goddess Rhiannon, and Amazonite, Integrity. So you may be called, you may feel called to work with the stone in these readings. And of course, there is the mandala featured on the picture of the oracle card in this reading video. And so I feel called to start with the reading right from the book, and then we're going to pull some more cards and feel into what the message is for the collective in this reading. We bring you the empowerment of integrity. Integrity is the harmony between intention, word, and action. It is a discipline of love that creates inner security, confidence, and self-esteem. Integrity allows you to choose what promises you make according to the reasoning that has meaning for you. It empowers you to make decisions that feel authentic and honor your values. It allows you to say no without guilt and shame because you are not willing to compromise who you are to make another comfortable. As you honor your words and actions, doing so and doing what you say you will do, when you say you will do it, you will grow power and respect within, which will emanate without. You can express your integrity absolutely and yet with kindness and compassion. Integrity is the gift that will bring you a powerful, peaceful mind of loving self-respect. And so I see here that you're being presented with a lot of choice and freedom, and it's going to require you to pull even more integrity into your life experience. More compassion and awareness that you have, the best you'll be in alignment with your divinity and with your soul. And integrity pulls us forward in such a way that the things that we build with integrity become unshakable. They become the foundations of our life. And right now, because the theme of the collective seems to be creating, within Starseeds, of course, is creating the happiest, most fulfilling life possible, I can see that in this card you are aligning with your inner integrity. What is important to you? How do you want it treated? And you are really standing behind that, and you are honoring yourself. And you're coming from a place of no longer being emotionally reactive. You're coming from a place of reacting from your own values so that you can respect yourself in the end, regardless of your external environment or how other people are acting. You're really letting other people's energy and emotions be their own responsibility, and you're actually really detached and unbothered. That's the energy that I'm getting from this reading. You know what you need to do or not to do, or what to step away from, and you're just done dishonoring yourself. You are no longer willing to experience any psychological or emotional or even physical discomfort from any of the choices that you're making or to please anybody else. And you're also just really stepping into a time where you just are calling forth honesty from other people, which can be kind of triggering, but that is the Starseed energy. We're triggering people out of the illusions that they live in, so that everyone can come from more integrity, so that we can trust the world around us, and that we can suss out any corruptions, dismantle any programs that are holding people back or holding people from sharing or their own abundance or even their own violence. And we are dismantling those within the experiences that people are having with our own energetic field. And the more that we anchor our soul in our divinity, the more that those patterns unravel for the people in front of us. So if you are finding that you are having a lot of triggering moments, a lot of challenging moments with families or friend members, I can see right now that you're completely in tune with your higher self's guidance to just let those relationships leave, let those relationship doors close, and you're allowing your soul tribe to come in, and you're allowing those energies, people, to come back in if they show up with integrity, if they show up in a new way, if they show up with self-responsibility, and you're still giving them love. It's all coming from a very compassionate place, but you're just being extremely strong in the focus of your own life, your own values, and you are not tolerating anything out of integrity with that anymore, even though it's all done in a very peaceful and compassionate way. Now, as you build integrity muscles, your magnetism also starts to grow. The truth is a magnetizing thing, especially in this world that we're living in with so much illusion and lies and so much people just running from their authentic self to create something that in the end usually and typically doesn't make them happy. The truth is magnetic. So as you come into the truth, as you come into integrity, as you learn to tolerate other people's decisions and choices, even if they're different than your own, but also just not tolerating anything that's not real in your own life, it becomes this polarizing, magnetizing frequency that protects you naturally and draws in exactly what you need, and then polarizes and pushes out exactly what you don't. So it'll become on autopilot, and it'll be easier and easier for you to just choose your yeses, your nos, your relationships, your decisions, and you won't have much doubt, if you have any at all right now, but it's all being dissolved, and you are just doing such hard work on yourself, and you just are not, you're not going to throw yourself away for anything or anyone, and you're just standing firm. Now, I did pull two cards from Rebecca Campbell's deck, Water Healing Oracle, and the one I had was the Water Oracle, Psychic Abilities, Acting on Visions, It's Destined, and Generously Given, Relationships and Coming Together. So these cards are just confirming that you are completely in tune and in touch with your guides, with your higher guidance, with your angels, with the highest version of yourself, and you have a clear vision forward in your psychic abilities, and you are acting on that. You are also able to clearly assess a person to see if they are lying to you, to see if they're coming from integrity, to see if there's any outlying problems with blending your energies or choosing a path that aligns with them down in the future. And it's pulling you into your destiny frequency alignment, because you're like, oh no, that it's like saving you from detours. You're like reading that person, being like, oh no, I see that those issues will arise for us in the future, and I'm not aligned with that frequency. And before, there might have been like, oh, it kind of feels a little off, but I want to be mean, so I'll go with this, I'll go down this path. No, absolutely not happening for you anymore. You are trusting your psychic nudges, your intuition, your sensitivity, and your subtle shifts and reflections, and you're sitting with them, and you're not saying yes as easily now. You're letting yourself sit with it and think about it and really embody it and feel if that's a yes for you or not, and then you're just politely and kindly declining if it's not a yes. And then Bounteous was the other card that I pulled to clarify this card, and it was Generously Given, Relationships and Coming Together. So when people are lucky enough to match the vibration of the soul tribe that you are attracting and coming in, there is so much generosity between you, and it's actually helping to cultivate more of that integrity and self-respect, and it's making it easier for you to say no to things that aren't aligned, because you're creating so much alignment in your life that you're like, oh, that's what alignment feels like. Oh my gosh, like this is what I've been missing out on. And then it makes it easier for anything from the past that comes back up or shows back up to be like, oh no, thank you, I'm not interested in that anymore, and I'm going to be moving away from it. And it's just like a really beautiful, harmonious way of living. Though other people may not understand it, but it is a accolades to all the great work that you've done in your energy field and your frequency, and it is bringing things together like a puzzle piece just falling into place is what I'm seeing. And water is a really significant sign for you right now, just like the Amazonite stone might be. I feel like the colors in this mandala is the colors of water. And there's also a sun in one of these cards, so that might mean something to you. The ocean and just the depths of you, it looks like all of the waters are calm in all of these cards, and there's a frequency and beautiful auric field coming out of the energy of the people in this card. So again, that's your energy field. It's just so in tune, so in alignment, so calm, so at peace, and your environment is mirroring back that reflection and drawing all of that to you right now too. So oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. This is such a beautiful reading. And let's just cap it off with a beautiful healing frequency from the Crystal Mandala Oracle that goes with this card. So taking a nice deep breath and centering into your heart, into yourself, into your being. And repeating inside your heart or out loud. I call upon the crystal angel of Amazonite and goddess Rhiannon, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of integrity. May I know the value of my being and never compromise myself. May I see and know empty promises for what they are and have so much trust in my heart and value for my own divine self that I confidently await the divine blessings that head my way as perfect opportunities and enhancing relationships. May I respect myself and my word and learn how to act with honor. Through my own free will, so be it. And just take a nice deep breath. You can hold this oracle card with the mandala facing towards your throat chakra at the lower part of your neck, at the base of your throat. And you can hold it horizontally or vertically, however it feels comfortable, and just relax and breathe in and out several more times with a beautiful abdominal breath. Inhale, the belly expands. Exhale, the navel hugs into the spine. Letting this mandala activate and come into your frequency, healing you. You may see it as living light coming through. Staying with the breath and then repeating out loud after me. I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime, through all layers of my entire being, to forgive myself for any choice I have made that was not in integrity with my truth. This is how I've learned how important integrity is. So I forgive myself and others connected to such moments completely with relief in my heart. I enjoy enhancing my integrity each day as I learn to honor myself and my word. I trust that this is the way the divine can protect me from what is not rightfully mine and deliver me to what is rightfully mine, which is what brings me true joy, abundance, and grace. Through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. Taking some nice deep breaths, again, staying with the heart, feeling into all the chakras. You can hold your palm over the mandala on the oracle picture of this card in this reading. Again, activating it with your light body, and then bringing the hands together in prayer at the heart, bowing the head. Maybe one hand over the mandala and one hand on the heart for prayer, repeating after me inside or outside yourself. May divine love bring the capacity and willingness for integrity into the hearts of all living beings. May there be peace in all hearts that supports choices and integrity for all beings, so the divine plan of love can unfold on the earth with effortless grace. According to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time, so be it. And just feel this energy move through you. You might feel a divine activation, some subtle air pressure shifts or tingling inside your cells. And we'll just finish this healing process with the affirmation said aloud 3 times. I enjoy the self-respect and self-possession my integrity awakens within me as I lovingly magnetize my rightful divine inheritance now. I enjoy the self-respect and self-possession my integrity awakens within me as I lovingly magnetize my rightful divine inheritance now. I enjoy the self-respect and self-possession my integrity awakens within me as I lovingly magnetize my rightful divine inheritance now. And just allow this energy to move through you, to activate within you in full gratitude and grace. And so those were the actual healing processes in the Crystal Mandala Oracle Guidebook by Alana Fairchild. If you want more, she does have matching meditations and books, Crystal Goddesses 888, Crystal Angels 444, and Crystal Masters 333. They're available as soundtracks or apps, and they're in the card decks. Like I say, they're some of my favorite companions to the healing work that I do often, and I just think she has such a beautiful way with words, and it's just such a nice companion to the energy work. And if you do want a session with me, all the links are down in the bio, and like I said, like, share, and subscribe if you like this and help me grow this channel. I appreciate you so much, and be blessed, beautiful starseed. I'll see you on the next one.